we also, what happened? Oh yeah, after that he let us go and we continued on and going to Arizona, which was still hours away for us. We reached there and it was starting like nighttime, middle of nighttime. And we contacted lady. We were trying to get to her. We told her like we were trying to get there. We were just, I don't know how long it was gonna take us. Like we were having difficulty trying to reach to her location. But we finally got there. We waited till like, it wasn't too late when we tried to go get dog. It was like around that bedtime now. It started to be bedtime, like 10 o'clock. But she wasn't reaching out to us, so we were just trying to find the address that she told us to meet up then. And we were right there at the address. We were blind. We were like an hour. We were like for 1 hour looking for the place because it was nighttime. And it was a little community. It was just so difficult to find that address place. And then we finally did, and it looked abandoned. Like she does not live there at all. Like she gave us an address that is not her address, you know? And we waited, we just slept in the car around that area, and we waited till like the sun rised, and then we started reaching out to her, but we couldn't. We had to reach out we had to leave the area and we had to go to a Wi-Fi area, which was Starbucks we found. And we would go to Starbucks and try to reach her, and by the time we did, she said, oh, sorry that I'm not in Arizona no more, I'm in over New Mexico. She was already in New Mexico. So that's what got us all upset as well, just because we drove all this drama happening just for that dog. And by the time we reached her, she's telling me that she's in New Mexico, which I don't blame her, because she told me that her husband was sick, and then they sent him to the hospital. Like it was pretty serious. And I was like, is there any possible way she could come by at least later on then, just to drop off the dog and that's it? But no, it was just gonna be too much of a drive for her, and it was already a drive for her just to go to New Mexico. So we went there for nothing. Like, can you believe that? We went for a dog, but we went there for nothing. And we're just like, we're done. We're going home. Because I also got in trouble. Like, we were gone for 5 days instead of like 2 days we're trying to be. We were gone for 5 days then. Like, I could have just maybe requested a week off instead. And I was constantly having to call him every day and tell him, hey, I'm not gonna make it. I'm still stuck here. Like, I'm stuck. And it would suck because I didn't want to lose my job too, because I was the only one making the income at the time. And I was pregnant too. And with a pregnant dog. Help me. I was like, help me, God. So we left. We decided to leave, and in a hot day. What sucked so bad though, because we got stuck again. We were not able to reach to Vegas, but we got stuck again heading towards Vegas, heading north from Arizona. And at least we got stuck in a community area, like a freaking city, you know. And so we were asking for help. We were at a 99-cent store. We were just standing there and asking for help. A young lady, she helped us. He went to her, and she did the favor, and she said, just do us the favor. If she said, just go to the station, listen to the music, which was God. And she says, I hope you guys get home safely. She helped fill up the gas. She took us to a gas station that was cheap for her and for us to be able to get some gas, you know. And she filled it up for us, and she said, I hope you guys make it safe and stay safe and all that stuff, which we really thanked her and we really appreciated. We were able to make it to Vegas. Sorry. And we went to go see his sister one more time before we had to go. We saw his sister's aunt, and her aunt gave me a huge talk about me being pregnant, about why am I doing these kinds of actions and all that stuff. Like, I knew what was on. Yes, I understood it all. Like, I don't know, we did a stupid thing, that road trip, you know, like, but it got us to places and it got us to nothing. And so she helped us in giving us $100 to make sure we were safe. We had a hotel at least to spend the night at least. And and we did made it safe. Which we started driving like back to our hometown, and by the time we reached like a few hours away, leaving Vegas, heading north. Um, one sec. I'm keep getting knocked on the door and telling me things, or asking me things where things are. So I have to stop again and again, which is not fun. But anyways, so on the way there, it was still daytime. My freaking wheel, one of my wheel, which was on the driver's side, it ripped. It ripped up because of the heat, and the whole circle part, it was just ripped off. Like, you could see the inside of it. Like, it was so bad that I couldn't even drive now. We were stuck in the nowhere. And we had to figure it out because we had GPS on already for us, just in case. We kept the GPS on because when we're away from Wi-Fi, the GPS still is with us, even though we're not, as long as we're staying on the right lane where the GPS is telling us to go, we'll still be able to have to know where we're going and stuff like that. And so we were stuck, and we're just frustrated, and I'm just like, what next? We're stuck in the middle with a freaking no wheel, no wheel at all, because the other wheel we have a backup wheel, which is the back part, when you have it just there. We couldn't use that because there was a hole in that wheel, and I'm just like, well, now unless someone helps and fill that hole up, that's the only thing we could help us, And we were like, we still had miles to go, so we had to drive slow, because the highway, you know how much the highway speed limit is. We were not even on the speed limit. We were all way under the speed limit. We had to drive slow. We had to put the emergency lights, and we just had to drive slow so it doesn't ruin the car. And we finally made it to a place, and we tried looking for a place, and we found a shop, an auto shop, and we asked for help there. And we were like, we told them the situation. We're trying to get home. We have all this drama going on for us. Like, this whole adventure was going too intense for us. Like, we just trying to get home now. And we need help. We don't have money, and all we had is this extra spare wheel that was just has a hole in it, and maybe we could help and fix this wheel for us. That'd be awesome. And he did it no charge. He filled up the hole, he replaced it as well, and I just felt very nice that he helped us, though, because it was a small little town. And that part, around that time, it was so hot because I was super dehydrated too. I was like dying because, like, being stuck from the wheel for hours, we're stuck there for doing nothing. That's what got us so dehydrated. Like, I got so dehydrated by the time I get the gasoline, we were chugging on so much water again, and we were just so thankful about it and all that stuff. And then from there on, we went to go ahead and try to continue on our journey. And then we went to go ahead and stay in the hotel because it was already nighttime. We were exhausted since we had the money of the opportunity to go ahead and get a hotel, which we did. And we were like, we were fine. We just took a shower. Our dog got fed well. We got fed well with the money we had. And we did left some things behind that we didn't know when we were leaving the hotel in the morning, which sucked because that hotel is hours away from where we live. We're not gonna come back and get our stuff that we left behind. It's probably gone now. So that would suck. And by the time that we finally made it home, and I was just so happy to be home now. I was just happy, like, not feeling the traumatized feeling of being stuck in the middle of nowhere, always have no gas, like, always on the E, having to get stopped somewhere and be stuck there, or like how many miles you have to go to the next stop to make it there and all that stuff. Like, we were just done with that, or starving ourselves and the heat and the human. We were just done. We were just done. We were done with this. So we were happy to be home. We made it home, and we both learned our lessons. He learned his lesson too. I learned my lessons to not let people get to you like that, and then just, yeah, $80. You ain't gonna make it with $80. So for my part, $80 ain't gonna get you for a 10-hour drive. That's very stupid, though, for me to even thought I could have probably made it, which I didn't. It made it to at least 7 hours of a drive for $80. Pretty much the money, like, we spent so much gas money. We spent at least like $300 just for gas money, just for the trip there and back. That was it. We never went to like stop into places to go eat or stop places to go visit. We didn't do none of that. The only thing we did is just go there and get back. The only stop we were at is Vegas, and we were mostly on the main area that we kept getting that stopping by, you know, to go see his sister, and that's it. But other than that was some great adventure. So people who are trying to do an adventure always have a backup plan. Because we were not prepared for it. We were not doing any backup plans when it comes to these kinds of adventures. So always have a lot of money on you. At least $500 on, just in case when you're going on these kind of adventures. Especially for a very long drive. Because you could probably break a wheel or stuff. Always have a backup wheel too though, because we got into bad situations not having a backup wheel that worked. So yeah. I went to my job the next day and I came in to work, ready to work. He talked to me though. He said I shouldn't be doing these kinds of things. I shouldn't be calling in, having to do this and having to get into problems like these. And I can't do it no more. Like, can't be calling in no more. This is it. That was my last straw because I did messed up a lot. I was supposed to work 3 days and I kept calling in. And so he said, I hope this is done now. I hope you're deciding to actually work and stuff like that. Because I am a good, hard worker. I'm a good worker. It's just things were unplanned and I just got the job too. And so he felt like he wasted his time on me. And I understood what it felt like. So I told him I apologized and all that. It was just so much drama. It was so much to take in. And I said, like, I'm done leaving. I'm staying here. I ain't going nowhere. I just want to make money and be able to live my life, you know. And so he said he was going to still let me keep the job then. And he just said go back to work. And hopefully things are how they should be. Which they did. I did work with them for such a long time. Which they are good people though too. And I hope you guys really enjoy this story time. It's some extreme story time, but but if you guys have ended the video, I just wanted to let you guys know what happened. That was the extreme part as well. Is we got stopped, and we got unstopped on the way back. No, heading back to our hometown. We got stopped by the cop because we were driving at least up to 110 miles per hour, and what happened? He was driving the opposite. He was driving south and I was driving north. I wasn't actually, just between you guys and me, I wasn't the one driving. Their dad was, and he has no license. And we were driving over 100 miles per hour in the highway because we were trying to just get home. And so he hella whipped it and turned on his lights and went behind us, tried to catch up to us because we went hella fast. We were way too fast. Like, he almost lost us, but we were fucked though, because I know he was trying to speed the hell because we are the only ones in the highway, miles away, you know. He stopped us, but the thing is, we switched seats when we put neutral. We were driving 100 miles. Right away when we saw it, tried turning over. We pressed neutral. We switched seats. He pressed the seat back, like the whatever, the pull things to be able to put the seat back, and he flew back because of the drive, how fast we're driving. And he got out. He was holding onto the wheel, and he told me to jump in before it was too late. And I jumped in, and I grabbed the wheel, fixed the seat, put on the seatbelt, acted like, and then put it back to drive. And we were like 80 miles per hour by the time I put it back to drive, and I started slowing it down slowly and careful, and to be able to stop on the side. And the cop didn't even see us. He didn't see us do that because it's a RAV4. For you guys who know what a RAV4 looks like, they don't have tinted windows at all. And so he didn't see us switch seats at that while it was like at least 80 miles per hour. And so he just told us, he stopped us because we were going 80 miles per hour. So he didn't stop us for going 100 miles when we were driving 100 miles per hour, but he got us for 80. And he just only gave me a ticket and went on my way, and that was it. But the only bad part was that ticket That's what got me into warrant. I did say that story time for you guys who don't know it. Why I got into jail because of that warrant I had and for not paying my ticket. I'll leave that up there for you guys to watch as well. But I got a ticket, and that's what got. And then from not paying my ticket, I got a warrant. So there's that story time for you guys. But I really hope you guys really enjoy this video, and hope you guys enjoy this little short ending of the extreme, what happened and what got me into as well, though. And thank you guys for coming to the end, and I'll see you guys next time. And please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys for giving thumbs up, for at least coming by. And please leave a genuine comment, and I'll come back and support you guys some love. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys for coming. Bye.